Van Dorn now to the top of the times. Verne gets shuffled down to second. Bird goes up into third place, but then immediately up into third place goes De Grassi. So Bird is on the bubble, Bird is out. Verline into second position. Van Dorn, Verline, Verne and De Grassi will advance through to the duels. De Vries goes to the top now, a 1 minute 31.2. Evans beats that. De Costa is right on the bubble, and De Costa's out. Roland into fourth. Roland is now out because Lotterer is up into third, and so it's Evans, De Vries, Lotterer and Freintz that will advance through to the duels. Robin Freintz against Stoffel Van Dorn. Van Dorn's got ahead, a quarter of a second.
Where did that come from?
So quick through the Nouvelle chicane, and Freintz might be eliminated here. Into the swimming pool section, you can see that Van Dorn is getting further ahead. It is surely going to be Stoffel Van Dorn that advances. It is. It's the battle of the Tag Heuer Porsches. Andre Lotterer versus Pascal Wehrlein. He was 2 tenths quicker than Lotterer in the middle sector, and it is Wehrlein by over 2 tenths of a second, over a quarter of a second in fact. Jean-Eric Verne up against Nick De Vries. Both pretty neat and tidy. There's now only 300ths between the pair of them. Oh, bit of a slide for De Vries on the exit of Casino.
Verne's got the momentum.
Oh, another moment for De Vries. That was quite a big one. He had to save it from hitting the barriers. That could cost him a lot, and it has.
Yeah.
And De Vries is eliminated. Jean-Eric Verne is through to the semi-finals. The final spot in the semi-finals will be either Lucas De Grassi for Rocket Venturi Racing or Mitch Evans for Jaguar TCS Racing. A quarter of a second between them, one corner left. Evans out across the line, and he's through. So Van Dorn beat Freintz, Wehrlein beat Lotterer, Verne beat De Vries, Evans beat De Grassi. Stoffel Van Dorn versus Pascal Wehrlein.
As he comes down now towards the back, threading the needle through to back, snap of oversteer. You see his hands going back to the right. Oh, big oversteer
wow.
Through the second part of the swimming pool. The first part, you'd say that the rear tyres have overheated.
And Wehrlein is ahead by almost 2 tenths of a second. Here he comes towards the line. Can he convert it? Wehrlein is through. Jean-Eric Verne versus Mitch Evans.
Well, let's watch Mitch Evans through the swimming pool. Just that little flick back to the right.
Verne out towards the line. Evans has the advantage at the moment. Neat and tidy from Verne through the final few corners. Checker flag falls. He sets a 30.118. But Evans still has the advantage, just by a tenth of a second. Slides through the final corner. Surely it's going to be the Jaguar driver who advances into the final. Front row for Evans. Wehrlein versus Evans for pole position for the Monaco E-Prix. He hit the wall on the exit here in his semi-final run. Got away with it. No such trouble this time.
He's plenty close though, using all the road to get back to the throttle early, pull up this steep hill. Anybody that's walked up here will know how steep it is. Blind into Massenet. Early turning, back out into the second apex. Oh, looks good so far for Wehrlein, but Evans is quicker.
Wow, this does look tremendous from Wehrlein, but as you say, the stopwatch says that Evans was quicker up into Saint-Devot. Now he's up round Massenet, right on the edge, and he's pulled a little bit more of a gap. It's a tenth of a second. He was right by the wall on the inside of Casino Square. This is beautiful from Evans.
Yeah, but it didn't look like it flowed as well, but again he extends the advantage as he's nearly halfway through the lap at the Fairmont hairpin. A bit slow to rotate, he had to wait on the throttle. How much time is that going to cost him? Will Pascal Wehrlein be able to close that gap?
Out into the tunnel. Evans is extending the gap a little more by over 2 tenths of a second now. This is a really strong lap. Incoming from Mitch Evans.
This is one of the key points, Jack, picking out the braking point for the chicane. Don't overdo it, don't lock the tyres.
Meanwhile, Wehrlein is coming through the swimming pool. Clouts the curbs on the left. He's catching Evans now. Oh, but he's locked up. Coming into Rascasse, he's still got it in. But the gap grows a little more. Over 2 tenths of a second. Wehrlein out, across the line. His benchmark lap time is a 1 minute 30.096. Evans is going to be in the 29s here. He's going to take pole position, surely, with the fastest lap of the session. He's neat and tidy through Anthony Nogues. And Mitch Evans' comeback is continuing as he takes the checkered flag and takes pole position for the Monaco E-Prix with a huge lap.
Yes, that's pole position, yes! Hey, space.